So let us begin today with the message writing, and this is the most common topic which we study from 6th class to 8th class. Message writing is somewhat to changing a telephonic conversation into the message. Suppose if you receive a call from someone who is your father's friend, okay, and he wants to talk to your father, and if your father is not there at home, and if he leaves a message, okay, for your father, but when your father returns from somewhere else to home, and when you will not be able to meet him, okay, so you can leave a message for your father, okay, and by which your father can know about the person who called him when he was not at home. So message writing is just about leaving a message for your near and dear ones, okay, and it is all based on a telephonic conversation, though it can be written or it can be based on some notes also, but telephonic conversation is the main base for the message writing. So let us begin with the format of a message. Okay, so first of all we should draw a box in which to write the message. So the message should be drawn, okay, and after you have drawn the box, then some space should be left for the date in the left alignment, okay. Just below it, salutation should be written like dear father, dear mother, dear sister, dear Ravi, dear Manu, whatever, okay, and the word message should be written in the center of the message on the top of the box, and then time should be mentioned when you are writing the message, okay. So in this way we draw the format of the message box, okay. As we have already discussed that message writing is completely based on a telephonic conversation, okay. So whenever you are writing a message on the basis of a telephonic conversation, keep this thing in mind that you have to be very short and precise in writing, okay, and you should also use the third person, okay, to write about the person who called, okay, and like this, in this manner you can write the message, okay. Name of the person writing the message. So this is the general format which we adopt while writing a message, okay. And now some important points which are to be remembered when we are writing a message, okay. So points to remember include the language and the style of writing the message, okay, and also how we should write the message. So the first point which we will discuss here is the first message should be placed in a box which we have already drawn in the above, okay. And the second point which should be kept in mind is that no address to be written, because here you are writing the message for your own family members, so no address should be written, okay. You can write your name, and you can also write the salutation, the person whom you are addressing the message, okay, but the address should not be written, because we don't have to send this message to anybody else, but we have to keep it at our home and inform our near and dear ones, okay, who are available at the home, or who will be available at the home. The third point is that time and date when the message is returned should be mentioned, okay. We have already left some space in the box there to write the date and time when you are writing the message, Okay, so the time and date of writing the message should be mentioned in the message box. So in this way we begin with the message writing. The fourth point is that we should always use the indirect speech to write the message, because if we use the direct speech it will spoil the beauty of the message. Okay, and furthermore we don't have to be in the first person and the second person, but we should use the third person to write the message. Okay, so this thing should be kept in mind while you are writing the message. Next, the next point, the fifth one, write the name of the person for whom the message is meant at the top. Give only a brief salutation. Okay, it means we should not forget to write the salutation. The person whom we are addressing the message should be written. Okay, because if we do not address the message to somebody else, it will create a kind of confusion as to whom we have left the message. Okay, so this thing should be kept in mind, and so we should write the salutation, okay, at the top of the message just below the date. Okay, and we should be very short and precise when we are giving the salutation. Okay, so the salutation should be very short and brief. Okay, let us discuss about the next point, which is include all important details. Okay, if the person who has called you, okay, ask something to tell to your near and dear ones, okay, and if he also conveys some important details, okay, so these details should be mentioned specifically so that one can know about the important details. Okay, suppose if uh, a friend of your father asks you to tell your father that there is a meeting in the office tomorrow about which your father should be prepared. Okay, and if you do not mention the detail in the message, it will create a problem for your father when he goes to office in the morning. Why? Because he will not be prepared for the meeting because you forgot to mention about the meeting. Okay, so we should be very much careful about writing the detail in the message. Okay, next we should confine to the word limit. We should adhere to the word limit. Okay, the word limit given in the messages is 50 words. Okay, so we should confine ourselves to the word limit. We should not cross the word limit. So we should be short and precise while writing the message. Do not include irrelevant details. Okay, whatever you write should be clear and short, and don't forget to include the important details. Okay, we can give up the irrelevant details from the message. Okay, and the last point is that put writer's name at the end of the message so that the person who has read the message can know about the person who has written the message. Okay, so the writer's name should be mentioned at the end of the message. Okay, now let us come to the examples and then the solutions. Okay, so let us take an example. First, let us read a telephonic conversation between Mr. Shekhawat and Rankesh. Okay, so Mr. Shekhawat rings up, okay, and he finds Rankesh on the other end, okay, and he asks, hello, is it 24225455? Can I speak to Mr. Nishant Ramawat? Then Rankesh replies, Mr. Ramawat, my daddy is away to the gym. Mr. Ramawat, that is, my daddy is away at gym. He will return in an hour, say by 4:15 8. Okay. Is anything urgent? Then Mr. Shekhawat tells him, well, I am Pradeep Singh Shekhawat from his office. Kindly tell him to reach Hotel Marudhar, room number 502 at 9 am tomorrow, 1st July. He must carry the files with him. The Chinese delegation is meeting the MD at 9:15 am. Then Rankesh replies, I will certainly give him the message. Uncle, anything else you would like me to convey him? Anything else you would like me to convey him? Mr. Shekhawat. Oh yes, tell him to contact Mr. Mewara and convey the message regarding the meeting. So this is the telephonic conversation between Mr. Shekhawat and Rankesh. Okay. There is a telephonic call from Mr. Shekhawat for Rankesh's father, and Rankesh's father is not at home. He is at gym. Okay, and he received the telephone call, and he asks Mr. Shekhawat to tell him about the details which he should tell to his father. Okay, but when his father returns from the gym, he won't be able to meet his father. So Rankesh simply leaves a message for his father. Okay, so that he may know that there was a call from Mr. Shekhawat about a meeting which is going to take place tomorrow at 9:15 am in the hotel Marudhar. Okay, so let us write a message for Rankesh. Okay, for his father on behalf of Mr. Shekhawat. So before we start writing the message, let us first draw the format, okay, and then start writing the message. So first of all, a box should be drawn to write the message. The word message should be written on the top. Then in the left alignment, we should write the date. Say the date is 13th June, okay, and time also should be mentioned. If the time is 7:15 p.m. Okay, one day before the 1st of July when the meeting is going to take place. Okay, then the salutation Papa, because the message is being written by Rankesh to his father, so the salutation will be Papa. And then you can write the message like this: Mr. Shekhawat called up to say that you must reach Hotel Marudhar, room number 502 at 9 am tomorrow along with files. The Chinese delegation is meeting the MD at 9:15 am. Also convey this message to Mr. Mewara. So this is the message for Mr. Ramawat from his son Rankesh on behalf of Mr. Shekhawat. And at the end of the message, the writer's name should be written. And who is the writer here? Simply Rankesh is the writer because he is writing the message for his father. So in this way we should write the message on the basis of some telephonic conversation. So let us begin for some questions now. Okay, and I think you must have understood what a message writing is and how to write a message on the basis of a telephonic conversation. I'm giving here some notes, okay, on the notepad of Mrs. Joseph, who is the principal of St. Mary's School, Pink Plaza, Jaipur, and she asks her assistant to draft a message on her behalf of Mr. Matthew, the vice principal of the school, using the information from the notepad draft a message. Okay, the notes like this: first, request urgent meeting in her office, agenda about planning for tour to Himachal Pradesh, duration 10 days during the summer vacation, inform class teachers of 8, 9, 10. They should also attend the meeting. These are the notes of Mrs. Joseph, the principal of St. Mary's School, Pink Plaza, Jaipur. And she asks her assistant to draft a message on her behalf for Mr. Matthew, who is the vice principal of the school. Okay, so these notes should be changed into a message by her assistant, and this message should be for the vice principal, Mr. Matthew. Okay, and this is all about a tour which is going on Himachal, which is going to Himachal Pradesh during the summer vacation, and the duration of the tour is 10 days. Okay, and it should also include that the class teachers of 8th, 9th, 10th should be informed, okay, about the tour, and they should also attend the meeting. So just start writing the messages. Okay.